Before you sit down to crank out another blog post about the top 5 things to consider as a homeowner before hiring a roofing company, stop. This video might save you hundreds and hundreds of hours, thousands and thousands of dollars of wasted money and resources, and actually help you generate leads for your business. If you're a home service business owner, whether you're in roofing, HVAC, remodeling, landscaping, doesn't matter. You've probably been told at one point or another that blogging is how you rank on Google. And yet that used to be true years and years ago, but there's a different strategy that's actually going to get you Google rankings, but more importantly, get you leads that will turn into high quality clients and sales. But here's the truth. No one is telling you that blogs alone won't get you the results you're looking for anymore, and that's obviously a problem. We are a digital marketing agency that has worked with over 500 companies, myself included, over the last 6+ years. We run SEO for home service companies all across the country. And the ones that get real, local traffic, they're not ranking because they have 500+ blog posts on their website. They're ranking because they've built out what actually matters first. And that's exactly what I'm gonna walk you through here in this video. So here's what you need to do before you ever write another blog post. You need 3 types of key pages, and I'm actually gonna walk you through a roadmap on how to accomplish this here in just a couple of minutes. The first thing that you need is a service page for every single service that you offer. These are your bread and butter, 1 page for each core service that you offer. Don't just have a services page for every single roofing or tree service that you offer. You need to have an individual page for roof replacement, AC repair, tree removal, whatever it is that you actually do. And then you need to have location pages. These are areas served as well. So if you are in a 30-mile radius of St. Louis, for example, every single city, town, and suburb that you want to do business in, you need to have a page that represents that there. And then you need to have service plus location pages. So think about roof replacement in any suburb that you are trying to do business in. Same thing with tree removal. And every single location and every single service that you offer needs to have it matched up there. This is really where the magic happens and helps build a wall, digital real estate, if you will, around your business to weed out the competition. It's how all the big players tackle every single keyword that's out there, whether they're large national companies, PE-backed firms that are investing into these companies, or all of the lead aggregators that are out there like Home Advisor, Angie's List, and so on. Those are gonna be the things that you need to implement before you ever write another blog. And when you do write blogs, you need to make sure that the blogs are written in local presence tense. So we've taken over plenty of sites over the years where there's a lot of really, really good blogs. I have a client in Texas right now that's ranking on the first page nationwide for one of the most random keywords because he had a really good written blog. But even though he wouldn't want to do more of the work that's coming in, he's getting calls from all over the country. And a lot of it's people that are just interested in learning more information about what they're trying to do from a DIY standpoint. So once you have those core pages in place, and I'll walk you through a roadmap here, then and only then should you be writing blog content. But you need to write that blog content making sure that it has a local presence to it. So an example, right, of a blog, and I'll show you a format of what to do, is the top 5 things to consider when hiring a roofing company in St. Louis. Not generalized, right? Otherwise, you're gonna be spinning your wheels, creating content that never ranks, or if it does rank, it's gonna lead to people that are looking for DIY stuff and or people that are outside of your service area. So I'm gonna go over here real quick in the video as I'm screen sharing, right? And this is a typical sitemap that we might take over. They may have 8 to 10 pages. Some companies may have hundreds and hundreds of pages. But I'm gonna do it at a very simplistic standpoint because especially if, for example, you are building or rebuilding your website, here's some things that you should be considering. So a lot of times, somebody will have a homepage, they'll have an About Us, They may have a services page, and if they're lucky, they may have, if they're a roofing company, residential roofing and then commercial roofing. They may have an area served page that talks about all the areas that they serve. Then they may have a financing page, gallery, contact us, and so on. So again, before you would ever write a blog, you would want to make sure that you have all of these service pages as an example. And you would want to do it in a way in which, under this instance, you broke it down between residential and commercial. So for example, you wouldn't just want to have a roof replacement page on your website if you had residential and commercial roofing broke down. You'd want to have a roof replacement page for residential. So roof replacement, roof repair, storm damage roofing. And then, depending upon what your goal was with all of this stuff, you can even eventually do like a types of roofing page. So TPO, you have shingle, you have metal, whatever it is, right? This is a good starting foundation though to explain out this video. So break down every single service that you offer. If you have a roof maintenance program, roof maintenance, coatings, anything that you would want as its own page on your website, you need to have it specifically here. And then you would go do the same thing. So we'll just do this for right now. You would have the same thing under commercial, right? You'd have all these things there. Now then you would want to go into the location pages. So if off the top of your head, right, you're like, I do a 30-mile radius around whatever area it might be, then you can go list out all of these cities. Now, this is a pretty cool way to be able to use ChatGPT to actually give you some ideas and information, and you can do this in order of like closest area to your hub, or you could do it, for example, by population. So let's just say we had a roofing company in Los Angeles, right? So give me the list of cities, towns, and suburbs within 30 miles of Los Angeles, and list them in order of proximity. So again, you could do it by population, you could do it by average, medium, household, whatever it is that you wanted to do, right? So we got all these awesome little cities here. I'm gonna come here, only include the city, and add comma CA after all of them. Delete the numbers. Only is the city. Perfect. So then I'm going to come here. I'm going to copy. Start here with Los Angeles. Then I'm going to add all of these. So we got all that stuff there ready to go. So you'd want to have, for example, literally a page that had all of that stuff right there. Now, what I'm going to also give you a little bit of a trick on, because you may be sitting here saying, okay, well, how do I make sure, right, that I have the correct URL structure, right? Because it can be a little bit long, kind of confusing, whatever. Please take So we literally have it all popped out here. So then it's like, wow, okay, we have everything that we literally need. And we could go in here, and I'm not gonna copy and paste all this stuff, but it gives you an idea that you literally would create the URL structure with city plus CA at the end. And then what we'll do is we'll come down here, we'll copy all of these location pages. Accidentally click that button here. And this is how granular and niche down we would get. So then I would come over here, and as tedious as this is, just for the sake of purposes, I think you understand, you would go and literally do all of that. So eventually you'll have a residential roofing hub page for Fullerton, California. Then you'll have a storm damage roofing commercial page for Fullerton, California. If you follow this strategy before ever dealing with any sort of blogs or anything else that's out there, you are going to absolutely dominate your market. Now, if and when you go in this, this would probably be hundreds and hundreds of pages, right? Then what you would do is please give me 10 blog ideas per month for a roofing company in Los Angeles and those areas above that does residential and commercial roofing. The name of the company is Adams Roofing Company. Start in May 2025 and make it seasonal. So the cool part about making it seasonal, right, is that people are searching different things based on different times of the year. And so it allows for you to actually write a blog that can gain traction fairly quickly to be able to go and actually grab it. So if you look at this, it literally is creating so many different ideas about all of the different blogs that you could literally go and do. You click on this and then you're able to see exactly what it is. Well, actually, you know what? Oh yeah, there we go. Cold weather roofing concerns, idea 1, idea 2. Go specifically in and see all this stuff. I'm gonna make this a little bit easier because I don't like how they put it out. Please give me 10 blog ideas starting in May. Let's see if this is better. Yep, okay. So this is more so what I was looking for. So you can go month by month, you can do whatever it is, but this is how you would specifically go write a blog. Spring roof inspections in Los Angeles. Top 5 roofing issues we find in Glendale homes during spring. Those are specific issues, things that people are actively usually either going through, typing it, etc., that have to do with your specific location. That is how you tackle blogs. But before you go do that, make sure you have every single service, every single location page, every single service plus location page. That is what ultimately will help you win. So if you've been blogging and wondering why it's not bringing in leads, this is exactly why. Make sure your site has the right structure first. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, join our free Facebook group by typing in Builders of Authority on Facebook. On Facebook, we give daily tips, weekly strategies, all those different things on personal branding and digital marketing. Feel free to head over to AdamMcChesney.com if you want to fill out a contact form there, schedule a call with our team to talk a little bit more about this strategy and how we do all this stuff. Our goal here on this channel is to help you understand the things that most marketing agencies just won't tell you. We want to provide you the tools, strategies, and resources to be successful to do this on your own. But when you need help, us at Builders Authority, we are here to help. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.